most of us have never dealt with inflation. Most of us in the world of investing today, right?
Speak for yourself.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I'm that much younger. But I like to define inflation for Main Street, right? We have these Wall Street definitions, which is CPI, which is a 3-month look back at how things looked 3 months ago, and they adjust it every 2 weeks. So I think of CPI as kind of a fake number. However, real inflation comes from two sources, right? So we have source number one, increasing price of goods, usually comes from supply chain shocks, a war, all the fun things that we've dealt with from pandemic and Putin and all of that stuff. The other form of inflation comes from debasement of currency, which we had for the first pretty much since 2008 until about 6 months ago. And that's the period where something with a limited supply like Bitcoin works as an inflation hedge. So I'm a big believer that there's those two forms of inflation have to be fought, but when our government, which today it's very hawkish, they're pulling money out of the system, that is not going to work to Bitcoin's benefit, right? You're pulling liquidity. That's going to slow down the adoption. That's going to slow down the speculation. It's going to slow down the use in all kinds of places. So I do believe you'll see Bitcoin act again as an inflation hedge, but to the type of inflation of currency debasement, not supply chain shocks.